ever had hope just stripped out of your hands? I thought that things would be one way, but one phone call, one incident, and now all of a sudden, all of my faith has been stripped away. I never thought that I would be the one going through a divorce. I thought that we would make it to the long haul, but my faith got stripped away. I never thought that I would be the one who didn't know how I was going to make ends meet, but for some reason my faith got stripped. Your faith is stripped away. It changes how you see the world. It changes how you engage and how you interact. There are people in this room who haven't really felt like themselves in such a very long time, and if we retraced your history, we would find that it was all because of one incident that changed the way you saw everything. I witnessed something, and I saw the worst of people, and when I saw the worst of people, it made me stop believing in the best of them. And so now I've become a cynic, disconnected from hope. And every time I close my eyes at night, I remember that person I used to be. But as God was saying that everything must go, that everything that is not profitable, that everything that has no value for what he wants to do in our life has to go. That maybe, just maybe, as we filter through our lives and we filter through our memories and our emotions, we will recognize that we picked up some habits and some patterns and some thoughts that we shouldn't have. And we're at a season right now where I can't go to next unless I clean out back there. Sometimes God just moves on you. And it's not that he's lost, it's not that you did anything wrong, it's him saying everything must go so that everything can grow. If I don't move from where you're used to seeing me, then you'll become one of those complacent churchgoers. And I called you to be a kingdom agent in this world. So I'm constantly expanding your capacity. I'm trying to see how hungry you are to hear from me. I'm trying to see how desperate you are to get a word from me. So I'm not staying within reach, I'm trying to stretch you into the next dimension. Peter, I know you're used to walking with me, but can you press in and show me that you have taken in what you used to once take for granted? So I stripped the job away so that you could see man didn't have to write you a check, that I would make a way for you to make it anyway. I hear God saying I had to move some people out of your life because you were beginning to worship them. And I need you to know that at the end of the day, if all you have is me, that's more than enough. There's a greater is he mentality that is coming back into your situation. And I had to strip some things away so that I could grow and increase inside of you. Everything must go. Everything must go. I won't be satisfied with this message until you leave here desperate to clear out anything that's taking up unprofitable space down on the inside of you. Anytime a negative thought starts rising up, until you say everything must go. God, renew my mind and give me a mind like Christ. I can't afford to have this stinking thinking any longer. I'm trying to press towards the mark, and I can't do it thinking like the same girl I used to be. Everything's gotta go. Everything's gotta go. Every hater, every doubt, every fear, every insecurity, depression, loose my mind. Did you know that you have authority to roll up on your own depression, that you can roll up on your own issues and say, devil, I've had enough. You can't have me any longer. Who the Son is set free by God, I take authority over my mind. I take authority over my situation. Loose my child and let him go. Let go of my husband in the name of Jesus. He gave me power. He gave me authority. And I'm tired of acting like I don't have it any longer. It's gotta go. Get off of me. It's gotta go. It's gotta go, cause I'm ready to grow. It's gotta go, it's gotta go, it's gotta go. It's gotta go, it's gotta go, it's gotta go. I'm gonna move on, but I'm speaking to your demons. You gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. I didn't just come to church to clap my hands and walk out feeling good. I came here to wage war on hell. You gotta let me go. You gotta let my country go. You gotta let my finances go. And anything that's keeping me from recognizing what he can do through me, to clear the way. Everything's gotta go. Everything. So my friend Peter is in between walking with Jesus and becoming the rock in which Christ will build his church. But in this moment, he's lost and he doesn't know what to think because he's been disconnected. And so Peter, I love this because before any of this happened, down on the inside of you, anytime a negative thought starts rising up, until you say everything must go, God, renew my mind and give me a mind like Christ. I can't afford to have this stinking thinking any longer. I'm trying to press towards the mark, and I can't do it thinking like the same girl I used to be. Everything's gotta go. Everything's gotta go. Every hater, every doubt, every fear, every insecurity, depression, loose my mind. Did you know that you have authority to roll up on your own? Not enough. You can't have me any longer. Who the Son is set free by God, I take authority over my mind. I take authority over my situation. Loose. He gave me power. He gave me authority, and I'm tired of acting like I don't have it any longer. It's gotta go. Get off of me. It's gotta go because I'm ready to grow. Church on you. So God moves things out of the way so that our issues can rise to the surface. That if I confront what's in me, then it makes space for what's on me to reach its fullest potential. It's in you. There are some things that you won't even realize are in you until you're placed in situations that bring it out of you. I didn't know I was crazy. I didn't. I would have never thought it was possible for me until someone said something to me, and I was like, wow, I'm about to be crazy because it's in me. But once it got out of me, it taught me something about myself. That I can't afford to be connected with people who bring out that side of me. You've got one side of your mind trying to deny. There's another part of your spirit that knows who you are. That somebody's praying, grandmother, change the way you spoke. Say that your life is over, but your speech is betraying you because you still drugged yourself into church, limping, but you're still here. You still drug yourself into the presence of God. I know you told everyone else it was over, but your speech is betraying you. I think you have more hope than you're letting go on. I think you have more faith than you would allow us to believe. Your speech is betraying you. Everywhere you go, your speech is betraying you. It's saying that you're still chosen. It's saying that you're still called. It's saying that no weapon formed against you will prosper. It's saying that your heart is going to be healed. And because your speech is betraying you, I can tell that you've been walking with Jesus and that he got in you. That we're praying that things will go back to what they were. But God is planning to take what was and accelerate it to what he said it was going to be. Know that there's a generational blessing connected to you breaking that generational curse. Feel better because if you understood that when you got finished going through this, that no one in your family was ever going to have to go through it again, you would start praising God for your children. The lower you are, the deeper your foundation can be. And I'm trying to put some weight on top of you. And I can't add that weight to a weak version of you. I gotta add that weight to the most humbled version of who you are. I gotta add that weight to the most broken version of who you are. So the deeper you've been broken, the greater that foundation is gonna be. Why do you need a great foundation? Because there are great heights connected to your name. And if God would have blessed you when you wanted him to bless you, you would have flirted with pride and ego, and you would have thought that you did something to earn where you are. But he wanted you to be so disconnected from where you once were that when he pulled you up, there was no doubt in your mind that had it not been for the grace of God that was on my side. I know who I am, and I know where I am has nothing to do with who I am. Because I'm crazy and I'm unreliable. worship, where I wake up each and every morning and I open myself up in such a way that I say, God, there's nothing off limits. Not this bitterness, not this brokenness, because bitterness feels like warmth when you're afraid of trusting other people. But you need other people in order for you to make it in this thing called life. So you're gonna have to be willing to trust again and open your heart up again. You're gonna have to believe that He makes all things new, that no matter how disconnected you may feel from that word that He promised you, that you're gonna make it, that your heart is gonna be healed. The lane that He has cultivated that only you can feel, that you don't have to be jealous of anyone else's success or anyone else's envy, that I promise you I still got you. And all I'm waiting for you to do is give me full reign to the inside of you so that I can make space for what I want to pour into you. I hear God saying your capacity is about to increase in a way that you never thought was possible. And I had to increase your capacity, so I had to break you down so that I could make more room. That's down. Now you're stronger than you ever thought you would be. I know it doesn't feel like it because you're in your most broken moment, but I feel strength coming back to you. I feel resources coming back to you. There are people having conversations about you, not the you are right now, but the you He's called you to be. That person is still down on the inside of you. And as long as you have breath in your lungs, as long as your heart still has a beat, then there is a greater version of you yet ahead. And when you decide that everything that's in me, that's keeping me from reaching the next version of me, has to get out of the way, because I'm not going to live in this world and just survive. I'm going to live in this world like a kingdom. My mind back in the game has got to let me go. I gotta fight for my marriage again. The heartbreak has gotta let me go. I gotta be okay that you walked away from me. I gotta forgive you. I gotta let it go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go, because it's keeping me from knowing Him. It's keeping me from having greater is in me. It's gotta go.